Alrighty, so we'll get started here. Let's start in sitting today. We haven't done that in a while. So let's really think about warming up our spines and sitting. Does this feel dark? Is this dark?
I'm outside, so it's fine. Whatever you, it's it's good. It's all good.
Alrighty, so we'll start in sitting. Hands behind your knees. So sitting up nice and tall, lifting your chest. Inhale, exhale, round your spine. Chin drops down to your chest. Then, and then inhale, back up, lifting the chest. Exhale, round the spine, roll back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll back. Keep going. I need to adjust it for myself because it's dark on my end. Keep going. Good. I might not be able to do anything about it on my end right now. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, let's just do a few more, just awfully dark. And exhale back. Inhale up. 2 more, exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. From here, let's go ahead and take the legs wide. We're gonna just-
Hey, Jen, just so you're not worrying about it, it is not dark on my end at all. Just so you're not worrying about it. Okay.
Just my view looks dark, but thank you for letting me know. Okay, so let's sit here and we're gonna have our legs wide. And from here, let's go ahead and reach the left arm up. Take the right arm across your lap and side stretch over to the right foot. Driving my left hip down into the mat. Good. Reach up to the ceiling. Let's go back over. Gonna just stay to the right. And up. And back over. And up, last one. Reach over. Good. And then let's switch arms. Right arm reaches up, left arm across your lap, up and over. So the thing with Pilates is we're always trying to root down into our core, into our pelvis, into the earth, while we elongate away from that point. So I'm staying nice and anchored into my sit bones as I'm doing these stretches. Good, last one here. Reach up and over. Good. And then let's come back to center. And if you need to, you can bend your knees, otherwise legs are straight. Take your arms out wide. We're gonna rotate to the right and pulse 3 times. Ready? Rotate right and pulse 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Rotate all the way around to the left and pulse 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Rotate right. And 1, 2, 3. Rotate left. And 1, 2, 3. Rotate right. And 1, 2, 3. Rotate left. And 1, 2, 3. One more to each side. And right. 2, 3. And left. 2, 3. And come back to center. Legs are in front of you. And then let's go ahead and let's reach our arms all the way up to the ceiling, reaching out of our sit bones, and then let's just dive forward towards the feet. Go ahead and see where you can reach. Just get a nice stretch. Bend your knees as you need to. Good. Come back up. Good. And then let's go back forward. Good. And back up. Let's do one more and reach forward. Good, and come up. Okay, knees are bent again. Just slightly. Arms reach forward. Exhale, let's roll halfway back. Pull the abs in. And then roll back up. Tall posture. And then roll back. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And roll up. And exhale, roll back. And back up. Let's do 4 more. And up. And back. Good, we got 2 more. And exhale, roll back. And up. And roll back. Hold it back. Hold here. Abs scoot. Knees locked together. Lace your fingertips. We'll rotate right and left. Hold the roll back position. If I'm looking down, if I'm sneaking a peek down at my body, at my pelvis, I am rotating above it. My pelvis is stationary. My legs are stationary. And I'm just rotating my rib cage around my waist. Not a very big motion. Good. One more to each side. Good. And then roll up. Alrighty. So now let's go ahead with knees bent, arms reaching forward, roll all the way down onto the mat. And arms reaching up to the ceiling. And knees are bent in. Well, few inches in between your feet, few inches in between your knees. From here, let's go ahead and peel the spine off the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time, up into a bridge, starting from the tailbone, working up towards the shoulder blades. Pause at the top, sink your shoulder blades down into the mat as your fingers reach up to the ceiling. Again, rooting down into the mat as we're lengthening from that point up to the ceiling. Roll back down through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. And roll back up. And roll back down. And roll back up. And roll back down. 3 more. Roll back up. And roll back down. 2 more. And roll up. And roll back down. Last one, roll up. And down. Good. Now drop your elbows down at your side. Fingertips still pointing up. And then let's go ahead and speed this up. We're going to really just think about pushing the pelvis up to the ceiling. So we're going to be anchored through our elbows. Pop your hips up and down and up and down. Squeeze the butt and down. Squeeze down and squeeze down. Squeeze down. Squeeze down. Squeeze down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold this last one up and 1. Hold. Now tiny pulses up. Ready? And lift. Lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Roll down. Good. Legs are straight. Arms reach up to the ceiling. And we're going to roll back up to seated. So exhale. And roll up. Exhale. Good. Little stretch forward. And then back up to tall sitting. Okay. We're going to alternate between abs and bridges, abs and bridges. So let's do some more abs here. Okay. So go ahead and grab your hand weights. I have my little 2-poundy weights today. We're going to hold them at our chest. And we're gonna roll back. Holding them, I'm about 6 inches, 10 inches away from my chest, rolling them back. And then I'm gonna roll up. My legs are straight. Exhale, roll back. And roll up. Do not roll back to the point that you tip backwards. And up. And roll back. And roll back. And back. I'm exhaling as I roll back. Good. And last one, hold it back, hold it back. Now I'm not going to go back as far, so I have a little bit of control. Abs are in. And then I'm going to open my arms, close my arms. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll up, reach forward. Rest those weights down on your shins or ankles. Little stretch forward. Good. We're going to go back to that same position. So let's go ahead and sit up. Arms come out in front of you. Let's do 5, roll back and up again. So roll back and up. Roll back and up. Exhale back. That's 3. And 4. And 5. Hold. Now hold here. Now left arm opens. Look to the left. And center. Look to the right. And center. Look to the left. Center. Right. I'm opening a door. Open it to the left. Open it to the right. Open it to the left. And right. Got 2 more each side. We got left and right. 1 more each side. Left and right. Back to center. Roll up. Stretch forward. Good. Let's hold the weights, keep them with you, roll, bend your knees and roll onto your back. Back to our bridging. Okay. Alrighty. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. And let's go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left. Okay. Right ankle over left thigh. So I'm in a figure 4. Have a sense of your pelvis here. It's not cockeyed. It's pretty straight and square. Left heel driving down into the ground. Let's go ahead and peel up into a bridge. Peek down at your pelvis. Make sure that they're nice and level. And roll back down. On this next one, let's add the arms. We're going to roll up, hold, 1 tricep press. So drop the weights to your head. Press it up. And back down with the hips. Hips come up. Bend the elbows. Straighten. Drop the hips. Lift. Bend and straighten, lower, and lift. Bend and straighten, lower, lift. Bend and straighten. Keep going. Triceps, hips, triceps, hips, triceps, hips, triceps, hips. 2 more. That's 1, 2, and all the way down. Good. Let's uncross and go to the other side. Left ankle over right. Now from here, we will do a fly. So flies are open, or a chest fly. Yep. Okay. So weights reach up to the ceiling. Lift the hips. Check in with your alignment. Arms open, close, hips down, hips up, arms open, close, hips down. Lift up, open, close, and down. Lift up, open, close, and down. Lift, open, close, and down. You got it. Good. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then hips come down. Good. From here, let's go ahead and do one more bridging from feet parallel. Let's see. So as our hips roll up off the mat, let's go ahead and drop the weights overhead. Okay. So my hips are up, my arms are reaching overhead. And as I roll down, my arms reach back up to the ceiling. Be aware of your neck posture with this. So your neck should be still. So you shouldn't be changing your posture with this. If this is too much of an overhead reach for you, just limit it a bit. Or go back to the tricep press, also appropriate. Good. Just trying to open up those shoulders a little bit. Also, if this is a little scary with the weight, you can always just drop the weights and do it just active motion, getting that stretch overhead. Good. Abs are in. Knees are in good alignment. Last one. Let's reach overhead. Good. And then back in and drop your elbows down. Weights to the side. Lengthen the legs. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's roll all the way back up. Stretch forward. Good. Just hold this for a second. We are on our backs for a bit. So get the blood back where it needs to be before we move. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and do some of, we'll kind of break up the ab series a little bit and do some of that. So from here, let's go ahead and grab the left knee. Okay. And from here, I'm sitting up nice and tall, round the spine and roll all the way back onto your back, but your head and shoulders stay elevated. Okay. From here, hold that, abs in, and then let's switch the legs. Catch the right leg, catch the left leg, right, and exhale, left and exhale. Just taking this slow today. Slow and painful. Good. Practice keeping your body and your frame really still. The only thing moving are your legs. Back is staying in a good neutral position in relation to the mat. Abs are staying scooped. We got one more each leg. Good. And then hug your knees into your chest and head goes down. Nice. Okay, here we are on our backs again. Let's go ahead and curl up. Let's do double leg stretch. So legs reach out, arms reach overhead, tuck back into your ball. Open, closed. So again, the idea with this is your frame, your torso is staying pretty stationary. Head is lifted. If your head is tired, just put it down. And the arms and legs extend away from each other and come back in. 2 more. Open, close, open, close, tuck in, and rest. Nice. Okay, let's do one more series with the bridging. So no weights, we'll just do some single leg bridging. So from here, I'm going to start with my right leg into tabletop. Left leg is back down on the mat, knee bent, hands are down at your side. We are going to lift the hips and kick the right leg up to the ceiling. Ready? So lift the hips, kick the right leg straight, bend the knee, drop the hips. Lift and straighten, lower and bend. 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 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And back down. Good. Switch legs. Left leg up to tabletop, right heel planted. And let's lift and straighten and lower, really reaching up towards the ceiling. And lift. Good. And lift. And lift. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Very nice. Okay. Legs are straight. Let's actually do 3 roll-ups. Okay. Legs are glued together. Abs are in. Arms reach overhead. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll up. Head, shoulders through your spine. Reach for your toes. Lift up to tall spine. Roll back down your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach overhead. Inhale, reset. Exhale, roll up. And upright. And then roll back down with an exhale. Inhale overhead. Last one, roll up. Good, and rest. Okay, let's come up onto our knees. Good. Okay, let's work on some hip stuff. We're gonna do this from hands and knees. Okay, so let's go ahead and come down onto our hands and just take a moment here to get oriented to your space. Okay, so hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Okay, I'm actually gonna move my knees a little closer together for this. And let's just cycle through some cat-cow. So dropping the belly, sticking the butt out, looking up, and then rounding it the other way, tucking it under. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Good. Find your flat back. Okay, I need to wiggle around. I'm in that wrong spot. I'll start kicking things. Okay, here we are. Okay, so flat spine. For me, getting into neutral, I feel like I'm a little arched. Okay, and as I look at the camera, I can see that, but that is neutral. You want to kind of shine your sit bones to the wall behind you, not be tucked under. So like you're sitting in a chair with good posture. From here, let's go ahead and extend the left arm and the right leg. Abs draw in, extend out. Draw elbow to knee, chamber in, rounding the spine. Extend it out. Knee and hand go down. Other side, right arm extends, left leg extends. Chamber in. Extend out. Place it down. We'll do this a few times. Out, chamber in, extend, and down. Extend, chamber in, extend, and down. 1 more each side. Open, in, open, and down. Open, and in, open, and down. Good. So now let's build on that. So we are going to extend. Now from here, we're going to hang out here for a second. Abs are in. From here, let's tap the hand and foot down to the ground. Tap and lift. Tap, lift. Abs are in. Don't allow the back to arch. The motion is coming from your hip. So this is not, it doesn't have to be a big motion. Good. 3, 2, hold it up. Now let's chamber in and out. Ready? Knee to elbow, extend. Knee to elbow, extend. In, extend, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reset. Good. Let's go ahead and just take a quick child's pose. Reach back, take your arms out of it for a moment. And then we'll come back up onto our hands and knees. Good. So let's do the other side now. We got the right arm, left leg. So let's extend it out. Check in with your posture. Everything's lifted and extended. Back is not arched, abs are in. And then let's tap it down, left, down, left. We're doing a lot of stability work here on the left hand and the right hip. So the weight-bearing elements of our posture here are doing a lot of work, really important work for our body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, knee to elbow. In, extend. In, extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Good. Again, let's sit back into child's pose. Good. Very nice. Okay. Let's continue with these kind of knee poses. I'm going to face the camera. And we're going to go and do some hip work, okay? So let's take the right arm and stretch it straight out, okay? We're going to tip down onto the right side. So I'm going to extend my left leg out, right arm is reaching, and I'm going to tip down onto my right hand, okay? Get that opening through the hips so everything's facing forward. Good. And push that right pelvis forward. Okay, have a sense of that you're not sitting back into that right hip, but you're pushing it forward, okay? From here, top leg comes up and down, up and down. Some modifications for this would be being up on the chair seat, so you're not as far down. Or you can just go all the way on your side as well. You can just lay it all the way down. If you're not liking this on your knee, your shoulder, or your neck in this position, but I do like kind of mixing this up a little bit. Good. Good. Let's do 3, 2, 1, rest. Left arm reaches overhead, lift that hip up a little higher. Now we're going to bring the knee to the elbow. In, extend. I tap the foot down. In, extend. In, extend. In, extend. Keep going. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, extend, lift it, lift it. Good. Big, big, big stretch. Love it. Okay, let's sit that hip down. Good. And bend those knees in. So you're kind of now in your mermaid position. And we'll do a couple here. We're going to come back to hips, but we're going to just do the tall kneeling one with just those 2 exercises. So let's take a reach up and over, away from the bent knees. And then let's go the other way, grab the shin and counter stretch. And up and over. And then counter stretch. And over. And last one, counter stretch. Good, and rest. Okay, come back up to knees. Left arm extends, right leg extends, and it's like Twister. And then come down onto your left hand, and then right leg. Again, get your posture, right leg will come up and down. Up and down. Three more. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Right arm reaches up and over. Let's bring the knee to the elbow. In and out. Exhale in and out. Exhale in, out, and in, out, and out, and in, and out. Good. Let's do 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Extend, lift, look, bend that body into a big U. Ooh, that feels good. And then drop the hip bone down, curl the knees in, and then we'll do our mermaid stretch. So up and over, away from the knees, and then grab the shin and counter stretch. Feel which side feels a little bit more limited to you. Over and counter stretch. And over. Counter stretch. Ooh, one more. And up and over. Good. Alrighty, I think we need to do more abs. So grab your Pilates balls. If you do not have a Pilates ball, you can do it without a Pilates ball. I just feel like this gets us a little deeper into the work in the abs rather than compensating elsewhere. So tuck the ball behind your butt. And again, starting position for this is kind of leaning into it, okay? Abs are scooped, knees are together. And then with this one, let's go ahead and take our arms into a genie position. Good. So I'm grabbing opposite elbows. Let's go ahead and round down into the ball. Abs in. And then back up. Let's just do a couple of these, just get the hang of the ball. You're not reclining onto the ball. You are pressing into it, but you're getting a really deep scoop into the abs. And then last one. Good. So now let's add to this. So now let's roll back and lift the arms overhead and then circle them around as you come up. Okay, just we'll go over that one again. So as you roll back, lift your forearms above your forehead, open your arms, sweep them around back into your genie position, okay? So I roll back and lift the arms, I sweep them up and wide, and as I bring them together, I sit back up. And roll back, arms lift, sweep them wide, scoop and sit back up. And roll back, lift, and scoop them wide and bring them back in. Let's do 3 more. Now that it took us 8 times to get that right, at least for me. Sometimes my words fail me. We got 2 more. Last one. Good, very nice. Okay, so now let's go ahead and reach the arms forward and roll back into the ball. Good. We're going to open the arms to a T, and then we're going to close them, and we're going to sit back up. I'm not coming all the way back up because I'm trying to keep the ball in place, so keep that in mind. Roll back, pin the ball, open to a T, close, and back up part way. Step back, open, close, and up. Back, open, close, and up. Back, open, close, up. Let's do 2 more. Back, open, close, and up. Last one. Back, open, close, and up. Let's take a little break, reset, and then we're actually going to go back to that same position and add something in. Good. Reposition the ball. Knees slightly bent. Arms are out in front of you. Let's roll back into the ball. Open to a T. Now let's windmill to, let's rotate to the right. So my right arm drops back, my left arm reaches forward. I look over my right shoulder, and then I come through my T and reverse it. Woo! Left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward, and back through center. Right arm reaches back. Left arm reaches back. Right arm reaches back. A lot of slow, controlled motions today. Pretty challenging, I think. And to the right. And to the left. And to the right. Last one to the left. And to the left. And then to center and come up and release it forward. Wow, nice job. Good. Okay, take your ball, roll down onto your back. Plant your feet, lift your hips up off of the mat, tuck the ball under your sacrum. Okay, so not put your low back, kind of like on your pelvis. All right, and this will hold you. Remember to just have it in a nice place. Bring your right leg up to tabletop. Find your balance, bring your left leg up to tabletop. Okay, I like to take my arms a little wider for this, but be aware of how heavy, how reliant you are on your arms. Abs in. Okay, feel your abs. They're all engaged. Now tap your right foot down to the mat. Don't lose the position of your spine. This is much more subtle than a lot of things that we do. And then left leg taps down, right leg comes up. So if I feel my abs, they're engaged. Okay, they're working. It's just not the same work as like a crunch where you're like, oh, I can't do another one. This is a little bit more control. We're not crunching, we're just engaging. Trying not to let my back arch or change positions. Getting a lot of nice work here, right? Good. But focusing on form is important. Good. So now, let's go ahead and bring both legs up to tabletop. And then from here, stretch the right leg out. And then switch. So now we're bicycling. And bicycle. So my bicycles are not circular. I press straight out with one leg, press straight out with the other, press straight out and out. And again, if you don't have a ball, just do this without. It's totally fine. Or if you have a yoga block, you can try it on that. I'm not quite sure how that'll feel, but that could be interesting for sure. Good. Last one to the right. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Just hold on for a second. Little baby break. Good. Legs reach up to the ceiling. Arms back out at your side. Scissor your right leg down and then switch them. And switch them. And switch them. And switch. 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 And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. Let the ball go away. Good. Like to say in tabletop, arms go out to a T. Let's go ahead and rotate the legs to the right. Tip it over, control the descent, find the ground if you can. There it is. Okay, so I'm kind of losing my contact with my left arm because I'm tight. That feels good. Good. With a deep exhale, pull the legs back through center. And then tip them over to the left. Find the ground. Yeah, I can just rotate this way better. This works for me. Exhale, pull back through center. Now let's just go halfway to the right. And exhale back through center. Inhale to the left. Halfway, back through center. And to the right. And center. And left. And center. One more to each side. Right. Center. And left. And center. Good. Plant your feet down, straighten your legs out. One last roll up for good measure. Exhale, roll up. Reach forward for your feet. Let's go ahead and come on to hands and knees. We're almost done. I just want to add in a couple stretches here. From hands and knees, let's pop up into downward dog. Okay. So from here, pedal out your feet a little bit. Get some nice stretch through the calf. Good. Sinking your chest down through to the mat, head between the arms. Good. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and kick the right leg up and then try to step it to the outside of your right hand. Okay, so now I'm in this runner's lunge. My hands are in the middle. My right foot is up to the outside. Then I'll plant my left hand in the middle and twist and rotate up to the right. Good. From here, rotate your right arm down, try to drop your right elbow down to the earth, and then reach it back up and rotate down and reach it back up. Last one, rotate down and then plant both hands. Good. And then let's reach it back and step into downward dog. Pedal off the feet again. Reach the left leg up. And let's step it through to the outside of your left hand. Good, get into that position. Right hand is in the middle, left arm reaches up. And drop the left elbow down. And right arm and left arm up. And drop it down. And left arm up. And left arm down. Ooh, that feels good. Plant both hands. Good, let's step back to downward dog. Good, pedal off the feet one last time. Good, and let's shift forward to high plank. Knees come down, lower your chest down to the mat. If you would like, just a little baby extension up, stretch it out, look up, and back down. Press back to child's pose. And you guys are all done. Nice job today. Lots of kind of slow and controlled, where am I? Slow and controlled motions.
Ooh, that felt great.